Alright, hi guys, my name is Jordan Presley and I will be presenting the Creative Exploration Tools Part 2. Alright, first we're going to start off with a recap of Part 1. Many creative projects begin in the concept stage. Sometimes people jump the gun and get ahead of themselves in regard to their ideas/concepts. It is also vital that people delve into developing their concepts as much as possible before taking their projects to the next stage. Basically, what this is saying is when you are developing a new idea or new project for a client or just anything creative in this kind of way that you want to work on, put forth a lot of work and perfect it, you want to make sure you're not jumping to stage two before you're done with stage one. You want to fully r- develop your idea or whatever project you're trying to do. Um, Before you maybe jump on a computer and start over designing something that you haven't fully fleshed out in your own head, and before you've even really understood what you're trying to do to its fullest potential. Next, we're going to talk about concept development. It is wise to work through concepts on paper before starting the work. Putting pen on paper before officially starting any project can give you a good opportunity to physically manifest and organize your thoughts. Getting some type of journal/notebook to help collect your thoughts can help. Use these sketches to get a basic understanding and layout of your project. Now, in part one, they talk heavily about using drawings called thumbnail sketches, especially for more graphic design oriented projects and people, getting little thumbnail sketches that help you um, just get a better sense of what you're working on and kind of, you know, develop these ideas and flesh them out and exactly like that. But I wanted to take it a step further because obviously we're not all in, graphic design. So use and expand the idea of thumbnail sketches. Draw pictures, charts, diagrams, etc. Whatever can be useful to you in your specific project, because obviously drawing little pictures isn't going to, you know, help everyone develop their ideas. Sometimes people need diagrams or charts to kind of just get the facts out in front of them and kind of like weigh their options, just weigh all the factors in certain, fields. But also, sometimes drawing can help. Sometimes drawing can help with things that have nothing to do with drawing. It really depends on the person. But like I said, I did want to expand on the idea of thumbnail sketches in a different way rather than just keeping it limited to just drawing pictures. Next, we're going to talk about communication and approval. Use these sketches or charts or whatever you draw or other, like I said, other pre-planned material to show clients the basic ideas and building blocks of your projects. Give them something to lay their eyes on. Make sure you and your client are on the same page. Basically, it helps when your client can see what they're working on. When they have a physical representation of, what their time and money is going towards, that helps a lot and it brings them a lot of, puts them at ease in a lot of ways. And it can also make sure there's no miscommunication. If you and your client are looking at a physical representation of what you're both working on and your end goal, that'll help you get on the same page and make sure everything's going according to plan and how you have previously discussed it. Next, we want to talk about refining visual solutions. Once you have developed an idea as much as possible on paper, it is then time to finally take your concept to the next stage. Take your ideas to a computer and expand on your ideas digitally. Once you have finally had this time to delve into your concept or idea and fully flesh it out, get it on paper, get every aspect how you want it, fully realize every aspect, then is a good time for most people to take it to the next step, take it to the next stage of development. Finally, move on from stage one and move to stage two. Some final thoughts. While it is easy to breeze through ideation process, take a step back and develop as much as possible. Putting your ideas on paper can not only be extremely useful, but also can serve as helpful continuous exercise for future projects. Just as it says, recap, last thoughts. Uh, Doing this process and fully fleshing out these ideas is super helpful and will help you get in a good habit of not rushing yourself and making sure you've thought things through. You've taken every creative angle or logistical angle on all of your projects and just make sure, almost as if you're leaving no stone unturned, you fully thought out every aspect and your project or assignment or whatever it may be will be as good as it possibly can be. And that will be quite good for your employer. Um, yes, so anyway, get your ideas on paper, fully flesh them out, make sure they're as good as they can be. And that is all. Thank you.